a match here at Tynecastle. That was way back in May 1985 when they lost 3-0 to Aberdeen. And Rangers now facing a match of the utmost significance in the light of the events of last Saturday when they went out of the Scottish Cup against Hamilton Accies. They haven't lost an away match since November when they lost 1-0 at Aberdeen. But they have a corner kick right at the start of the match. Davy Cooper will take it. And he's waiting for Graham Roberts to come into the box alongside Terry Butcher. So a problem immediately for the Hearts defence. There's Cooper's outswinger right to the far side towards Butcher. And that certainly wasn't far away. The header going beyond Smith's right-hand post. But Rangers certainly looking as though they mean business early in the match. So early activity for Henry Smith, the Hearts goalkeeper. Hearts severely handicapped by injury and suspension. They've got injuries to Craig Levine, Sandy Jordan, Gary Mackay and Ian Jordan, and suspension for Brian Whittaker, and filling the crucial position alongside Roddy McDonnell in central defence is 21-year-old Jimmy Sanderson, a footballing defender, obviously influenced by the style of Sandy Jordan. So an overspill in the crowd behind Henry Smith's goal, being moved around the stadium, packed to capacity. Souness and Watson together, but it's with Hearts again. Here's Sandy Clark, now Watson. Found Neil Berry. Tough tackling all right, and Berry at the thick of it. Brought down by Souness. And referee Valentine will take some action here. Now there was some trouble, undoubtedly. Graham Souness is going over to the referee. Now Graham Souness, the Rangers manager, in trouble with referee Bob Valentine. Neil Berry's getting treatment out of your picture, but the tackles certainly were tough. And let's see what action is being taken by referee Valentine. The yellow card for Souness. It all stemmed from these challenges involving Neil Berry and Jimmy Nicholl. The ball seemed to be caught between Nicholl's feet. Berry was challenging fiercely. Across came Souness, and that was the challenge which upset referee Valentine. So the Hearts director's box with the Scotland manager Andy Roxburgh at the bottom right-hand corner, and just left of centre there is the Republic of Ireland manager Jack Charlton, another very interested spectator, checking on the potential Scottish international players. There's Roddy McDonnell's header. Cowie got a touch. There's Munro. Now Fleck. The layoff to Durrant. McCoist. The pass wasn't accurate enough for McPherson. Jimmy Nicholl still hugging that right touchline. McCoist making a good run once again, followed by Sanderson. So Rangers throw. Jimmy Nicholl being asked to leave that for the long throw expert in the Rangers ranks. That's Graham Roberts. And Terry Butcher joining Dave McPherson now in the near post area. There's the reason why. Up goes Butcher. And the first clear chance of the match for Robert Fleck. Leaning back, snatching at the shot. But there you see clearly the menace provided by a long throw. Graham Roberts hurling the ball into the box. Up goes Butcher with a head flick. Robert Fleck coming in with a first-time shot. You can see he's leaning back and the shot goes over the top. McDonnell's tackle on Fleck. Watson towards Clark. Fleck getting back to help in midfield for Rangers. Here's Terry Butcher. Souness closed down immediately by Andy Watson. This is Roberts. That's one for McCoist to chase, and good goalkeeping by Henry Smith. Showing excellent anticipation. It really was a fine pass from Graham Roberts. He spotted the run being made by McCoist beyond the Hearts defence, and had Smith not been so alert, that would have been a chance for the Rangers striker. Sanderson for Hearts. Roberts inside to Butcher. McPherson. McCoist is beyond Black. Sheer brilliance from Henry Smith. Well, the finest ever in the match so far, undoubtedly, from Ally McCoist. A long, high ball from Dave McPherson. Really should have been cleared by Kenny Black, but the hustling tactics of McCoist paid off. And that powerful volley bringing out a marvellous save from Henry Smith. Here's Black. Watson making the run. He's beyond Graham Roberts, but he did a bit of pushing to reach the ball. Souness to Munro. Cooper has gone very deep indeed. Stuart Munro's throw. Butcher through the middle. No one at all there for Rangers. Christ had gone to the right. Souness to Cooper. Stuart Munro, good play from Munro. Promising for Rangers, here's Fleck. A magnificent goal from Robert Fleck. Rangers go ahead. Half an hour on the clock. But the goal appears to have been chopped off. No, it's not. The referee going back for a moment. A pause among the fans, but the goal stands. And it undoubtedly was down initially to the inventive play of Stuart Munro. Coming up to join in with the attack with Souness and Cooper. Munro forcing his way forward, managed to play the ball square. Now how about this for presence of mind and control from Robert Fleck, and the accurate driven shot beyond Henry Smith into the corner. Black back to Sanderson. Here's Souness. Good powerful challenge by Souness on Berry. And the long ball forward from Jimmy Nicholl. Collected easily by Henry Smith. Munro doing a bit of climbing perhaps. Cahoon still has possession. That'll be a foul, I'm sure, this time. Referee Valentine showing his fitness, getting to the scene very quickly indeed to make certain there's no flare-up. Well, Stuart Munro wearing the scars of battle already around the face. Cahoon's free kick. Bit of climbing being done, and the penalty kick has been given. Terry Butcher climbing on the shoulders of Sandy Clark, and referee Valentine gives the penalty kick, and that certainly is controversial. Butcher can't believe it. Roberts being pulled away by Graham Souness. Well, it's the old question of the big centre forward backing into the defender, and the defender standing his ground. I must confess to having some sympathy there for the defender. But Butcher's been penalised, and Hearts have a penalty kick. Now, their penalty kick expert, Gary Mackay, is not playing, so it's John Robertson taking over. He's missed the only one he's taken this season. Robertson, no mistake this time. 34 minutes into the match. Robertson makes it one apiece. And the Rangers players and fans remain incensed. And that must have been a tough penalty kick for him to take, because he missed the only one he's taken this season against Hamilton Accies. But in the absence of Gary Mackay, stepped up with complete confidence to drill the ball beyond Chris Woods. There's Cooper. Down at the edge of the box, a tackle from Kenny Black, and the free kick's been given. Robert Fleck appears to think it should have been a penalty, but that was clearly outside the box. Well, suddenly a game which started in subdued fashion has erupted. And Rangers really couldn't ask for a better opportunity from a set piece, apart, of course, from a penalty kick. So much easier this time for referee Valentine to indicate the 10-yard rule, because that's 18 yards out, so the wall should be only 2 yards outside the 6-yard box. And the referee insisting they go back the full distance. Souness and Cooper waiting. Deflected, and the goal for Graham Souness. To Rangers, and Graham Souness, drilling the ball through the wall, gets the vital deflection. Henry Smith was helpless, and Rangers are back in the lead. It's too far ahead of Kidd. Walter Kidd always willing to make these surging runs on the right flank. So the referee's checked with his linesman for the opening 45 minutes. That was played on by Fleck, so it's a throw to Hearts. And you have the impression that both sides now have settled for the scoreline for half-time. The opportunity, of course, to have the tactics talk at half-time. There goes the whistle to bring to an end the 45-minute period, which will long be remembered here at Tynecastle. The opening half hour not showing much by way of goalmouth action, and then it all happened on the half hour. The opening goal coming from Rangers. Great play from Stuart Munro, playing the ball square to Robert Fleck, and that was finishing of the highest class. And then equaliser from a controversial penalty kick, a soft one in my view, but drilled home nevertheless by John Robertson. And then 2 minutes after that, Graham Souness getting the benefit of a deflection from the set piece at the edge of the box to give Rangers a half-time lead. So at half-time, it's Hearts 1, Rangers 2. In the last 6 matches between these sides at Tynecastle, Rangers have only managed one draw, and the rest have been victories for Hearts. So that's an incredible record, really, for the home side, which they'll be very anxious to retain, and that means a big second-half effort. Trailing by 2-1 after that explosive final 15 minutes of the first half. And here's Davy Cooper going through. McCoist is offside. But again, you'll notice Henry Smith was very swiftly off his line to get down at the feet of the Rangers centre-forward. The chance now for Robertson. He's pulled down by McPherson. The Hearts players are furious with that challenge. The free kick has been given, and Hearts want action taken against Dave McPherson. Well, the big defender was undoubtedly in trouble there as he tried to hold off John Robertson, and Robertson sprinted clear. McPherson pulled him down, and this is the kind of foul which I think may even result in a red card from referee Valentine. Now a yellow suffices. Now Dave McPherson. Cooper comes to take over. Jimmy Nicholl has to be quick. And good running by Nicholl to force the corner kick off Jimmy Sanderson. The Rangers now heading back. There's the Cooper. Smith's in trouble. Fleck. Yes! 3-1 to Rangers. Opportunism at its very best from Robert Fleck. 14th minute of the second half, and Robert Fleck gets his second of the match, and he would undoubtedly have enjoyed this one. The corner kick from Davy Cooper, a packed near post area. Smith couldn't get to the ball, it was helped out. There was Fleck with the overhead effort, and straight into the roof of the net. So Robert Fleck answering any cricket critics he may have at his 20th goal of the season. And a vital 2-goal cushion now for Rangers. So that's 3-1 to Rangers after all that pressing by Hearts to get an equaliser. You really have to feel some sympathy for them, for they certainly appear to have the edge in the second half. There's a corner from Cahoon, up goes McDonald. There's a great chance from Watson off the underside of the bar. And once again, Hearts are out of luck. Well, it all happened almost in slow motion as the high ball came in. McDonald nodded it down. Watson appeared of all the time in the world. Reacted rather late, thumped it against the bar. There's the Hearts fans, some of them leaving early. Well, that's not showing much confidence in their team's fighting abilities. Well, that's a magnificent pass to the far side to Davy Cooper. A great chance now for Rangers. Cooper going all the way himself. The cover was there from Jimmy Sanderson. Here's Durant. That's towards McCoist. And it's come off Kenny Black. Well, it certainly is not Hearts' afternoon. Midway through the second half, the fourth goal for Rangers. It was a splendid move through the middle as McCoist went on to that great pass. Smith did well with his save and it came back off Kenny Black and over the line agonisingly. An own goal and the Rangers fall. And now the exodus gathering momentum among the Hearts fans. Well, there's no men wearing blue and white leaving early, that's for sure. Oh, Kenny Black, disconsolate, the former Rangers player. You always had the impression that while it was 3-1, one goal for Hearts could give us a tremendous finish, but now with a 3-goal deficit, the task looks to be beyond even the fighting spirit of Hearts. But here's John Robertson. Now Moore. He was fouled as he went past Stuart Monroe. So a free kick to Hearts, indirect, says referee Valentine. Roddy McDonald is up looking for the chance in the air. A lot of barging around in the middle of the box. But the Rangers defence copes and McPherson finds McCoist. Good pass from Nicol to Fleck. McCoist back to Fleck. Here's Souness. Now McPherson. Brilliant build-up from Rangers. There's McCoist playing it against his own man, Dave McPherson. Good tackle from Black. Nicol was robbed there by Clark, and this is John Robertson. Cahoon goes ahead on the left. A late challenge by Robertson. Cahoon. Sandy Clark robbed by Souness. Tremendous effort there from John Robertson, blocked inside the box. Robertson again. And it's cleared by Butcher for Rangers. So that was an excellent move from Hearts. Getting a lot of players forward. John Robertson trying everything he knows to find the net. Once again for Hearts. There's Moore. Souness. Jimmy Nicol. Well, after that shock defeat in the Cup 20 years ago, Berwick Rangers reacted with a 5-1 win against Hearts. Cowie's header, picked up by Souness. McCoist cutting off the road to Henry Smith. And there's McCoist setting it up. And how did Davy Cooper miss? Well, he's certainly not known for his ability in the air, Davy Cooper. But this was an open goal, which I'm sure he should have taken advantage of. McPherson making space for himself very well indeed to play it back. Black barging into Davy Cooper. So it'll be taken by Graham Roberts. Towards Fleck, he's up with Kidd. Cooper nodding it down. Sanderson touching it away. The chance now for McCoist. Brilliantly taken. And that was the goal McCoist wanted so badly. Right in front of the Rangers fans. Graham Souness is there to congratulate him. So 14 minutes left for play. And the pass played through into the path of Ally McCoist. He found his bearings very quickly. And then that left foot shot rifled past Henry Smith to make it 5-1 to Rangers. There's Souness. McPherson brought down by Robertson. The referee allows play to continue. Here's John Robertson. Forcing his way into the box. A hand was used by Roberts, yes! A penalty kick for Hearts, no question about it. Roberts used the hand. So John Robertson will have his second opportunity from the penalty spot to score for Hearts. There's no question at all. The Rangers players are furious at the fact that John Robertson was allowed to continue after his tackle on Dave McPherson earlier in the move. That may certainly have looked to be a foul, but there was no question about the hand used by Graham Roberts when Robertson was inside the box. So penalty kick for Hearts. John Robertson once again against Chris Woods. Taken with complete confidence by Robertson. It's on their consolation goal, but certainly enjoyed by the remaining Hearts fans inside the stadium. So 3 minutes left for play. John Robertson hitting that with lots of power to Wood's right-hand side, leaving the goalkeeper with no chance at all. With Robertson looking for the return pass. Still Robertson going through. He played the ball away before he was brought down by Monroe. The referee Valentin waves aside the hopeful appeals from John Robertson and some of his colleagues. Robertson appeared to have lost control as he went through in that wall pass and went down rather belatedly, and that's the end of the match. Applause from the Rangers fans who've had their confidence restored with a very convincing victory, but you must have some sympathy for Hearts with a sadly defeated side, battled very hard indeed. 3 very good goals from Rangers, 2 perhaps a shade fortunate, and these 2 penalty kicks in reply from John Robertson.